I don't believe that growing out your natural hair should be a hard thing to do. I believe that it should be second nature. Like, it doesn't make sense for me that like other races get to like just casually be and their hair will grow and then we have to slave for ours to grow. Like, it doesn't make sense. So in this video I just basically want to shed light on how to actually realistically and easily grow your natural hair. Hello everyone, as you may or may not know, my name is Fertilizer and I'm basically going to be your source of entertainment for the next couple of minutes. So please sit back, relax, subscribe and enjoy. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about something that's very like close to my heart, which is hair. I love natural hair with all my heart, but in the same breath I'm not one of those people who shames women for choosing to wear wigs or relaxed hair, because I am those women as well. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about my natural hair journey. Right now I'm currently natural for 2 years and 8 months to be exact. I've been natural before, okay, and that natural hair journey for me is one I dread. I look back and I'm just like, why, because I feel like I could have gotten so far, but at the same time I'm also very grateful for that journey because it taught me a lot. It's been quite a while, and I must mention that like in this 2 years and 8 months my hair is much longer than it ever was at my 3-year mark for my previous natural hair journey. So this is what my hair looked like in my previous natural hair journey. It was a mess. So I just went into this natural hair journey with the mindset, oh, this is not going to be hard, and really it was not hard because I put systems in place that would ensure that like this journey is easy, very manageable for my hair type, texture, porosity and all of that. I had an epiphany if I can put it that way. I had an epiphany and I was just like, I feel like, you know what, it's not a coincidence that your hair, it looks like a plant. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not a coincidence. I feel like it looks like a plant for a reason, so treat it as such. And let me tell you what I mean by that. Like, now we're getting into the actual tips on how I was able to grow out my hair based on this simple motto: treat your hair like a plant. When you think of a plant and how you care for a plant, and I know a lot of you know this because we're living in a era where everyone is like a plant mom and all of those funny things, so you know how to take care of a plant, and if you don't, it's okay. So how do you care for a plant? You water it, you fertilize it, and you leave it alone to grow, right? Water it, nurture it, leave it alone to grow. So I'm just gonna break down each and every one of those 3 points into detail based on exactly what it was that I was doing. Okay, so point number 1, water it. Honestly, for me personally, if there's one thing that I could do for my hair and it just be that, is to water it. So what I would recommend is you get like a spray bottle. I have 2 different types. One that's like a continuous spray nozzle. It doesn't currently work, I would show you, but like it's broken, so I have these small little spray bottles that you manually use. I got them at Discam. Yeah, you can find them at Discam or Clicks. In addition to that, I don't just put water in my spray bottle. I would put like my favorite oils. For me personally, it's avocado oil and olive oil. I would put my oils in my spray bottle. Or something that I found to be very beneficial for me also is using aloe vera juice, 100% aloe vera juice. I found this at Discam also. It's by the brand Nature's Choice. If I can get an image, I'll put it up. But because I just couldn't find the aloe vera plant. Like, people on YouTube make it seem like it's so easy to find the aloe vera plant. Guys, it's not. So you can substitute water with that, and I guarantee you, you're going to be so pleased with the results. Also, like, have your water, have your oils, and the aloe vera juice in one mixture that you know how you're gonna be putting all over your hair, and your hair will love you for that. Yeah. Point number 2, nurture it, fertilize it. So what this means to me, remember, we're still thinking of our hair as a plant. Fertilizer for me is using natural products. Let me put it this way: if I can put it inside my body, it should be good for my hair. Like, that makes sense, right? Like, if I can eat it, if I can digest it, and my body is like, yes, this is good, my hair should say the same thing, right? So that's just kind of the mindset I had with it. But obviously not everything that you put in your body is going to be good for your hair. So stuff like avocado, eggs, olive oil, avocado oil. Another product that has worked for me is apple cider vinegar and bentonite clay hair mask. Yo guys, I live for that. Like, every time after I do that clay mask, the hair feels funny when you put it on, right? But like, every time after that, my hair feels good. I would recommend that you incorporate that into your routine. Point number 3, I would also recommend that you use the LCL method instead of the LOC method. The LOC method, the one that's popular, the one that most naturals use, is the one where you put on liquid, which is water, oil, and then cream. But the one I would recommend is that you put on is liquid, cream first, then your oil, because oil is a sealant, so it will be sealing in that water and that moisture into your hair, instead of like creating a barrier between the water and the cream, whereas it's just gonna sit on top of your hair. So when we're talking about like hair creams and oils and whatever, I have to recommend that you learn your porosity, which is my next point. By knowing your porosity, it's actually very easy. Like, if you just search on Google, Pinterest, the whatever, and you literally just break off a strand and drop it into water, and like where your hair falls will give you a gauge on which type of porosity your hair is. So based on your results, right, you will now do further research on like how to care for this type of porosity, and you'll definitely find that with every type of porosity there are different ways to treat your hair, care for your hair. And maybe if your hair is high porosity, I feel maybe the LOC method would work better for you. I don't know, I just know about low porosity because that is what my hair is. So in knowing your porosity, you will know which type of products to use. So for me personally, I found that because my hair is low porosity, it does not do well with thicker hair products, as in, you know, hair food, the consistency of hair food I'm so black. Hair food, right? It's normally a thick kind of buttery like consistency. For me, if I put that on my hair, even if my hair is wet and moisturized, it just sits on top. Like, my hair doesn't get nourished, it doesn't get moisturized, it's just like, and it looks greasy. So I know not to use that. So what works for me is the more watery, but not too watery also, like the in-between, between thick and thin. It's like that middle ground, because there are hair products that are so watery that it's like, this does nothing for me also. So for me, the consistency that's like, if I'm gonna put it on my hand, I feel like, let me get it. So this is what I'm using. Like it's just in the middle. It's not too runny, it's not too thick, and if you see, like, you see it's runny, but if I put my hand like this, it's not gonna fall off my hand. Like you can see now, it's not falling. It's the perfect type of thickness for my hair, and I found that when I use this product on my hair, it's very easy to manipulate my hair. It becomes soft, and if I'm going to do something like a hairstyle that requires my hair to be defined, you know, when you do a twist out or whatever, this helps greatly. Which leads me to the next point. Heat is good for your hair, especially for you girls who have low porosity. Now listen, before you think, girl, no, every YouTuber said it's not. Listen, natural heat, right? I'm not talking about the heat from like straightening your hair and blowing out your hair. That heat is not good, especially when it's overused. It's not good. I don't want to lie to you. So definitely try to, by all means, to minimize the amount of actual heat, like from blow drying your hair and straightening your hair. By heat, I mean the heat when you deep condition. Deep conditioning your hair means like having it under a steamer, or just having, I would normally have my deep conditioner in, and I would wrap my hair in cling wrap. So this traps in the heat because it's so tight on your hair. Cling wrap, you know, cling wrap for food. I'm such a DIY girl. Like my kitchen cabinet is low-key my hair cabinet as well, but not in a weird way. So I wrap my hair in cling wrap, and then on top of that I put a towel on. So the towel adds onto the heat, and that makes it so much better because it opens up your cuticles and allows you to take in all the goodness from the treatment that you're doing, or the conditioner that you're putting in your hair, or the hair mask. Another form of heat that is really good is water. For me personally, I found if I spray my hair with cold water, it literally just runs off my hair, and it's like my hair still kind of feels dry. It doesn't feel like I have I have nourished my hair. So I normally just put lukewarm water in my spray bottle, and then that's what I use. If my spray bottle has a lot of product like oils and all of that funny stuff in it, and I can't necessarily just pour it out and put lukewarm water in, I'll put that spray bottle inside a jug of hot water to try to like heat it up, to ensure that I have warm water. I wash my hair with lukewarm water because I also wash my hair in the shower, and I'm not gonna put cold water all over my body, guys, like I'm black. And another form of heat that is very beneficial is heating up your oils. It's very good to give yourself a hot oil treatment. You can search that up. It's very good and beneficial. Heats up the oil, heats up your hair. It's good. It's good. I'm not gonna delve too much into that before I start to bite my tongue, honey. So those are the 3 types of heat that are very beneficial. Heat from deep conditioning, heat from water, using warm water on your hair, and hot oil treatments. These are all good for your low porosity girls. I do not know about high porosity honeys. That's not my forte, okay? Leave your hair alone, please. Leave it alone. If you leave it alone, you will not have to slave for it. Like, and by leaving it alone means a lot of things, right? I don't just mean like I'm gonna have my hair like this and I'm gonna leave it, I'm not gonna touch it, I'm gonna go to bed like this and I'll wake up and leave it. No, that's not what I mean. I can't do that. Like, I'm gonna get tangles, it's gonna break, all of that. Care for your hair, but leave it alone. Like, minimize the amount of times your hands go into your hair. Minimize the amount of styles you want to wear. Minimize them. Like, for me personally, I minimize how much I wear my hair out. So something that helps me leave my hair alone is having protective styles. So throughout the year, maybe 90%, okay, not 90%, let's say 80% of the year, I'll have my hair in a protective style. And not 80% of the year as in from January to November, no. I mean, like, I'm gonna have braids in this month, and then I'm gonna leave my hair out for maybe like a week. Even then, me leaving my hair out after I unbraid my hair means I'm only just doing that so that I can wash my hair, treat my hair, and then I'm putting it into another protective style that I did personally myself, because obviously braids I can't do myself yet. And then I'll put my hair myself into another protective style, which is either twist or back flat twist. And obviously when I have those type of hairstyles, I'll either wear wigs or I'll be home, so I'll have nowhere to go, and that's just how I'll be looking the whole time. And this definitely does contribute to your crustiness, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be looking like a hobo, but it's okay because like no one's gonna see me. And it's probably just gonna be for like a week or 2 or 3. For me personally, like, I literally wear my hair in braids all the time, and when they're done right, they literally will contribute to your hair growth. And another thing I should mention, that when I have my braids in, I don't what do you call this, I don't just leave it like leave loss 100% loss, because when you're growing your plant, you don't leave it and say grow on your own. You go in regularly to water it still and nurture it. So that's what I do. Like when my hair's in braids, I'll still take my spray bottle and spray my hair and then put oil on my scalp. I don't put cream on my hair while I have braids anymore, because that causes buildup at the base of the braids, and then when you're unbraiding it clumps together and it causes a lot of breakage that is unnecessary. So I try to avoid that. Just oil my scalp and spray some warm water on it just to feed it and let her know that I still love you, I still care for you, because braids shouldn't give you an excuse to neglect your hair, right? But at the same time, it's less work because you're literally just spraying your hair. Like you sort of include it into your daily routine. If you're just bathed, right, you know you're going to put moisturizer on your body, you're gonna brush your teeth, you're gonna spray your hair. Like, it shouldn't feel like it's an extra activity that's taking you out of your way and that's making you feel like you're slaving for your hair. It just should be part of your natural routine that you don't have to think about. And another thing that personally helped me like a lot, this thing really helped me a lot, just learning how to do your own hair, like the basics, like washing your own hair, twisting your own hair, flat twisting your own hair back. Like, I found that knowing how to do these simple things has saved me a lot of damage, because in my previous journey, like I was very dependent on hair salons. And as you may know, like, well, unless you're living in like an area where there's an abundance in natural hair salons, I was not. I didn't have access to like natural hair salons where I was certain that they're going to actually care for my hair the way my hair needs to be cared for. So I was very dependent on those salons, and they did a lot of damage to my hair. But because I was dependent on them, it's like I don't have any other choice. Like, what else can I do? Like, I had to do my hair. It's like, bro, I feel like you should know this. Like, you can literally just take your phone and search. Like, you know, natural hair, you're supposed to use a wide tooth comb or an afro comb. Like, why are you using a thin tooth comb on my natural hair? Why is the whole room filling with smoke when you're doing my hair? Those type of things, like, it doesn't make sense. But there are things that are just ignored and overlooked in these salons. It's like they know how to cater for relaxed hair. That's their forte, and it's like we are just neglected. For me, it's like, no man, it's 2021, like it's 2021. Yeah, if you cannot do your own hair, try by all means go to a natural hair salon, and one that's not just the name, because you know people now want to capitalize off of the gap in the market without actually doing their research and without actually trying to properly cater towards girls with natural hair. So go to an actual natural hair salon that knows how to care for natural hair. Like, look at reviews, people who've been there, like just some sort of social proof to prove to you that these people know exactly what they're doing. And then lastly, just try, like, not try, like, you should make sure you have a silk or satin bonnet and a silk scarf. I would recommend that you have both because they both serve two different purposes. Yeah, a silk scarf will help you when you want to sleek down your hair, and then a bonnet is just maybe protecting your hair when you probably have like twists or bigger braids or whatever. That will help you. I got mine at Discount. Yeah, I think I get everything at Discount. Okay, and that is it. Like, I feel like I've covered everything, hopefully. But if not, I'm more than happy to do another video, part 2 or whatever. And if you have any questions, comment down below any questions that you do have, and I will try to answer that in another video next time if that's something that you are interested in. Yeah, I'll be more than happy to go into more detail and delve into the deeps, honey, just for you. So if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for engaging with my channel. Do not forget to subscribe, please. We're still trying to glow and grow, honey. But until next time, bye.